Hi, this is Matthias from mamoworld.com, and today I want to talk to Mike Odendahl about his project Virtual InstaChoir. InstaChoir is a project by Mike and his co-founder Jordan Travis where people sing together. And in these times of the coronavirus, they started doing virtual InstaChoir where people record themselves singing a song, and then Mike turns all these individual recordings into one great music video. Mike is editing the videos in Premiere Pro, and we want to learn a bit about his workflow and how our extension BeatEdit helps him in his projects. So yeah, welcome Mike. I'm really happy that you're here, and please tell us something about your project InstaChoir.
Hey Matthias. Thanks for meeting together with me to talk about this. I was really excited about BeatEdit and its application to InstaChoir. InstaChoir, basically it's designed for anybody that likes to sing, and it used to be a live event before the world changed. And so we came up with an opportunity for people that still like to sing to record themselves on their iPhone, send it in, and I would go through all the files and edit them, edit the audio, and put it in a form that people could play back on YouTube and see themselves participating with friends and strangers all singing together and enjoying each other's company. And that's basically the concept of InstaChoir.
Cool. And what were your main technical challenges, or what are the lessons learned that you want to share with other people who might try to do similar projects?
Well, file management is a big one when you're doing virtual groups. I was mentioning earlier, we did a video of O Canada with 328 people, and you can imagine the file management for that, the submission process, getting everybody to compose themselves correctly in screen, singing, isolating their voice by doing it through headphones so we have nice audio, and then also getting 328 audio files that we need to mix down. So it's quite a challenge to be able to sync all that up and put a good look on it in a creative way that's not just a bunch of talking heads, but actually conveys the meaning of a song and gives fulfillment to the participants. So
you said audio files, so does mean you record audio and videos separately, or?
Yeah, so people go to our instachoir.ca website to learn the submission guidelines, and one of the things they do is whether it's 3-part harmony, so whatever part they're singing, they download that learning track. They record their best audio, singing with the audio in their ear. And then, so that's one file they've created. They send that. And then they also play the learning track out loud without the headphones. And they have their phone up when they're recording themselves, composing it so they look well. They don't even have to sound good. We just need the audio for the scratch track to sync everything up. And then once it's all downloaded, the fun begins.
So you have to educate 300 people how to become a cameraman recording themselves. And then you end up with 600 files, namely 300 audio files and 300 video files, and manage to put all of this into one Premiere Pro timeline and edit it, or?
It's really true. The audio, for example, when you record on your cell phone, it's fairly compressed. So I basically go through and remove every breath of each participant. When you hear the audio, you'll hear it's pretty clean, and it's almost unbelievable that it was all recorded on cell phones independently of each other. And then we take it into Adobe Audition, and we, just make sure that the P's and the B's line up, and everybody's synced well together. We don't use any auto-tune. There's no special tricks. It's generally a dry, uncompressed signal that we use, but there is a lot of cleanup, and there is a lot to it if you really want it to sound great.
Okay, and where do you think, so you said already you do all the audio mixing in Audition, and then you bring the final audio in Premiere Pro, and then you add on top of this your 300 video clips?
That's right. So once I've gone through all the audio tracks and I've mixed it down to a stereo master, I take that into Adobe Premiere. and then it's time to synchronize all of the videos with the song. Just a little tip too that I recently discovered about Adobe Premiere. I don't know where they upgraded it, but used to be that you could select your clip and plus one other one to synchronize them. You highlight them and hit synchronize, and boom, they would snap together. I don't know when it changed, but now you can grab all of them, highlight them all, hit synchronize, and they all snap together. And
Nice.
that's a really
That,
helpful feature for this type of work.
I can imagine. I can imagine. And you contacted me. You said, "Wow, your product BeatEdit is so helpful." So how exactly do you see this is going to help you in future productions of your InstaChoir video series?
Yeah. So what's really nice is you want the clips and transitions to sync with the like to go with the music, so it makes sense. You know, it's nice to do cuts on the beat, or you know, and just have a sense of where those cuts are. When you're looking at the timeline and you see the transients, I've been going through it manually and putting markers in the timeline on the transients, and that's quite time consuming, especially if it's a song that is very legato and doesn't have like a strong pulse to it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's great about using BeatEdit is you analyze the piece and it'll drop your markers in beat, and you can kind of control, you know, if you want it every fourth beat, or if you want, you know, every 2 bars, or it seems to analyze it and pick out where to drop those markers. Then when I make my cuts from scene to scene, I have a visual and I can just hit a hotkey, go from marker to next marker to next marker, cut them all to next marker, cut, and it just makes it so clean and easier. I can just do it all from muscle memory with my shortcut keys on the keyboard using BeatEdit.
I see. You told me before we did the interview that you haven't used BeatEdit on InstaChoir yet, but for other projects. So for what kind of other projects are you doing, and what did you use BeatEdit for so far?
Well, applications I think are fantastic for real estate. I do that as well. And real estate agents want short videos. They want them, you know, a minute and a half to show the property. They want a fast turnaround time, so they want the property to look beautiful. The audio obviously is a big component to the delivery. It just creates an ambience and a mood for the property that you're selling. So what BeatEdit allows me to do is to analyze the audio track, find out where the beats are that I can put the cuts. But the additional thing that it allows us to do is to grab B-roll clips of the house or property with the markers in the video and just drop a handful of them on the timeline, and it will cut it up within as per marker. Mm-hmm. And that's incredible. That saves so much time. Something that would take me a couple hours, several hours to make a really nice real estate video. This just is a game changer for me, just saving time and getting good quality. So.
I can imagine, in particular, if you have such quick turnaround times for these kinds of projects.
Yeah, so it's feasible that I could do 3 shoots in one day and have them all delivered by the next day in really great quality. Yeah, it's true.
Cool. Mike, this was super interesting. Thank you so much for sharing all these insights with us. And yeah, thank you for taking the time for this interview, and good luck for your next projects.
Thank you very much, Matthias. Thanks for your support too. I really appreciate you reaching out.